All right, it's yet another beautiful edition of the Jokes on Spotlight. My name is Elvis Vitalis. If you like, you could call me the vibe of the airwaves. And yes, today it's to be a very beautiful day because I have an amazing and sought after comedian of the Republic of Nigeria in the building with me. Funny enough, this guy is known for his legal tactics and his spontaneity when it comes to delivering an absolute interesting jokes, right? But that's not all. Funny enough, he did not even study anything close to theater arts. True. Only for me to find out today that he did something related to microbiology. Jesus. And when he's on stage delivering those legal terminologies, you be like, are you sure this guy's not a lawyer? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me in the building one of Port Harcourt's most fascinating, one of Port Harcourt's most intriguing comedian. He goes by the name MC Philosopher.
Thank you very much.
Oh
Thank
my
you very
goodness.
much.
Have fun now.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're looking so touched up. I'm surprised I'm not seeing you with your wig.
I'm structurally intertwined. I only wear that in the cut.
Oh, the wig
Yeah.
don't cost.
I don't cost. Sometimes I dey rent them out.
It feels so good to have you on spot today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
thank
before we
you.
go into your performance on the Jokes on Spot, like as I certainly know that you're ready to give us hot today, I have a couple of questions to really ask you first.
Okay.
So, what is it with you and comedy? I can really attest to the fact that you're very funny, you're a lot with humorous, and do you always get this very graceful compliment most of the time whenever you're working on the road? Someone just looks at you and just laugh all the time. Do you always get that?
Yeah, I always get that. Sometimes some of them see me and say, "Yeah, crack joke for us now." Yeah, one saw me at the mall, said, crack joke for us now, MC." I said, if I were to be a boxer, you could tell me make I blow you." You understand? So this is what I get paid for. So I don't just do it randomly. And there's a life from the comic angle, and there's also my serious side. So when I'm on stage, I do my thing. When I'm off stage, I have my serious life to do. I'm not just all my life is not all about just comedy. But I was born with it. It's my talent, and talent they say is a gift from God. What you make of it is your gift back to God. So I have to be productive about it. Get creative, original. I don't crack people's jokes, and I'm spontaneous. I could just see things on stage, and I just use it spontaneously. Yeah. So that's how I create my jokes, and from nature too. Yeah.
And here I am thinking that your life is all around jokes.
Comedy might be all jokes, but it's serious business.
True. So how do you tend to put it together when you have your sister doing so well in the Nollywood industry? Do you feel like, some sort of way you are either pressured to, want to either outshine, or do you somewhat feel a bit competitive because she's obviously doing so well there, and now you're in the same entertainment industry but in a different sector around the comedy industry? How do you really feel about it?
There's nothing so different about it because while I'm on stage, I'm also acting, my delivery, my movements, and I'm also into skit making, which is also we shoot and everything. So it's a family thing.
Oh,
You understand? We're all born thespians.
Are you sure your parents are not comedians?
Yeah. My dad had a very good sense of humor of blessed memory. I took the sense of humor from him. Yeah, and most times when I started the comedy thing, I think I drew inspiration from him. He could be here giving me one or two words of advice, and we're all laughing, but we're also getting the message. So my sister is doing her thing. And she's also out there filming, and I'm also here doing my thing. And the incomes are coming from here and there, and the family is moving and we're growing. So there's nothing competitive about it. She does her stuff, I do my stuff. We support each other. When her movie comes out, I celebrate her. I post when my stuffs come out, my shows and everything. She lends her support. It's a family thing.
So this means we're definitely going to see her at the event this time around.
She's not in the country. She's not in the country, but she will tag along online because we hope to stream live. Yeah.
All right. So what's your take around the entertainment sector, especially the comedy sector right here in Port Harcourt? Do you feel like a lot has changed? And of course, do you also think that, the comedians, the creative right here in the city of Port Harcourt, they're doing so well when it comes to, delivering spontaneous jokes, selling out event centers, creating more platforms for upcoming upcoming comedians as well to showcase what they have? Do you feel they're doing so well?
Comedy in Port Harcourt, I would say the industry has evolved over time.
Okay.
A lot has changed. New comic jesters are on board. The old ones are still there. The old cats and the new cats. yeah, coming together, creating that synergy,
Yeah.
comedy clubs, people having their shows, banners everywhere, despite the situation in the country. But I think what Port Harcourt lacks as a creative industry is a togetherness. Do you understand? I don't feel the industry is together enough to carry each other along.
Okay.
Do you understand? No offense. I'm being as plain as I can be.
Okay.
There's more of beef in the system than togetherness in the
Wow.
game. Everyone has his cartel trying to outshine each other. You don't see it as competition. Just see it as everybody just doing their thing on social on the space. It's like the comedy industry is like the is like the sky. There's
Yeah.
so much space for everyone to fly.
Shine.
So
Yeah.
no need to backbite each other or try to talk someone down because you want to get favor from his client
Yeah.
or something. There are times when you take somebody to a comedy show, he wants to look for the event planner or the client that gave you the show to now like gain favor and all that. Why would you do that? Don't be scared. I brought you here because I know you're good. Let's work together. And most times when you have more jobs, you could call up someone, Alpha, help me go block this event. I don't think I see that enough here in Port Harcourt. So it's something that has to change. Let there be togetherness. Don't see it as a competition. It's just everybody coming together for a common goal. Create humor, make the industry a source of good income. You understand? Than competition.
Okay, now speaking of competition, before I let you go, do you think that the comedians right here in the city of Port Harcourt, they are being paid properly? Because that's one thing I've really observed. Everybody wants to put in events. Everybody wants to have their personal event, and this shows that they are maybe not paid properly. Because if they are paid properly, there won't be much reasons or much need for creatives to want to put up an event this Sunday, next Sunday, another one is putting up, the other Sunday, another one is putting up. This shows that imagine you that is sponsoring. If you go to a particular person's office, you're going to see 500k ticket, 500k ticket, 500k from 4, 5, 10 different comedians. So do you feel like they are really getting enough accolades, enough profit from what they're doing, other than putting out events? And what should be done?
Okay, that's a very good question, and that's one of the major challenges Port Harcourt has. I think comedians are not paid enough. Their efforts doesn't match what they earn. Compared to the Lagos industry, in Lagos you could charge a client and the person will pay you because that's what you're worth. Here in Port Harcourt, when you tell a client your price, they tell you, but this person said can collect this, but it's you we want. Can't you collect this? So there's somebody that actually matches their budget, and it could be way lesser than what you may probably you might say 150, 200, and they say there's somebody that want to collect 50. Then use the person. I know my worth. Considering times and tides, they don't tell me that I will now shift grounds. Even if I want to, it should at least not be so low from 200 to 50k. Times are tough, we know. But I know the pedigree, I know my standard, I know what I'm coming to give you. That's why you want me. It's not as if I came recommended. You've seen me do my thing, you've seen my stuffs out there. You know that I have class, I have prestige, I have poise, I have charisma when it comes to delivering and carrying my audience along. So there's a touch of class there. So don't tell me this person said he will collect this. Why not just do it now instead of you to be free? I'd rather be free than go so low, below my budget. If I charge 200, 300 and you say you have 150, 200, I could just shift grounds. Say, okay, let me just do it for the culture, come relate with fans and all. So, but they are not well paid. And most of the clients, when you tell them your price, they laugh. They say, this is a very funny joke. Like they think you're joking. There's one I told my price. She said, I don't want, is it cow who want to key? Are you bringing cow for us? It's not just to come and talk. Just to come and talk, then do the talking. You don't expect me to stay in a wedding reception for 4 hours standing, trying to carry the audience along. That's why I'm called a master of ceremony, because I've mastered my craft and I'm in charge of the event. I decide the pace the event will follow, provided the sound is good. I'll carry my audience along. So that's it. So pay me my money's worth and you get your money's worth. It's give and take.
All right. So before I let you go, there's something buzzing. There's something really, really, really huge happening in Port Harcourt on the 28th, and it's quite a coincidence that I'm sitting with you here, and it's even your event. Oh my goodness! So I've just been fantasizing how this event really wants to look like, because this is more like the very first of its kind, having a comic or a comedy event with gyration. I don't understand. Are you taking us back to the village? What should we expect of this event? Because right now you're leaving so many persons clueless. They're just lost in their thoughts, thinking, waiting this event won't look like and all of that. So what should we be expecting from you on the 28th?
All right. So I just wanted to infuse something different, breaking out of the norms, just come, comedy, music, dance, and go. So I decided to, I'm a lover of tradition, and as a carry chief of Kegates Club, I decided to carry my people along. So we'll have gyration, kickstarting the event. maybe from 4, gyration will start. So the moment you buy your ticket and go in, you're already been entertained before
Wow.
comedy commences. You won't just sit down and be waiting for the event to start proper. So once you
Mm.
get your ticket and go in, you can just be moving to the African drums, drink
Wow.
local palm wine while you're
Cope
relaxed.
and wine.
Yeah, cold palm wine with the
Wow.
ice effect and all, while
Okay.
you're relaxed to laugh.
Mm.
So the gyration keeps you in the mood
Mm.
to now laugh because comedy has its mood.
Yeah.
There are times for jokes, there are times that you can't just crack a joke and the person will laugh because probably the person has been sitting for too
Too
long or
long. Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So the gyration comes to calm your nerves, make you move and anticipate what's coming next.
Wow.
So that's just the concept. So it starts with gyration, you gyrate, you dance, normal gyration music, you drink your palm wine, you relax yourself. Then say from 6, 5, 6, red carpet, then 6, gyration takes a hold. Then comedy starts. Straight comedy,
Mm.
few musicians, straight comedy. I come in, do my beats. Then maybe we could have 30 minutes gyration, interlude again. So the interlude is not DJ playing, the interlude is gyration. So that's just the concept. DJ will have his time. Yeah. So that's why comedy meets gyration.
So is
that's
there any
it.
special appearance from any big name? Any big name? Is there anybody we should be looking out for? Something we could just have at heart and say, oh, mom, because of this person guy, I don't go get my ticket. Nothing you won't tell me. Like, is there anybody we should be looking out for?
There are a good number of comic acts joining me. I have Prosper of Flatmates.
Wow.
Yeah, Prosper of the My Flatmates series is coming in from Lagos.
Okay.
We have Ndo Baby. We have Mr. Life. We have Danny Spry. We have Omo Talk of Zobia.
Wow.
Then lots of good musical acts. G3 Miami, Gentle, Two Face Voice alike. You understand? So Kelvin Mick coming in from Lagos, Mark F from Aba, some a good number of comedians from different places. I have head of state from Lagos. Then I have a special big masquerade that I will unveil very soon. So at least let us just keep them in suspense. And so the event is all about suspense. You come and you meet something extraordinary.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, you already heard it from the horses. You've got to be prepared on the 28th. It is certainly going to be amazing. At this junction, I'll be drawing the curtain close. But before I do it, where can we follow you up, find you up on social media to, check out what you're doing, get to, encourage you and drop our beat as well on the comment section?
Yeah, Instagram, Philosopher. The spelling is Filosopher. That's it. Philosopher, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Philosopher-TV, YouTube, Philosopher-TV. All my contents are there, my performances, my skits, my events, everything about me. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the social space, Philosopher with an F. Yeah.
Right, you know how to find him. And of course, you could continue following us up on Tepoctv Studios on all social media platforms and of course on YouTube at Tepoctv. But before I call it a wrap, I'll let him go give us a lot of laughter. There's what they call bottle of laughter. He wants to open it with his ring. So you have to stay clear to see the other side of Philosopher you probably have not seen before. But I think this is more of an opportunity because you're only going to see just a bit of it and then the other part of it on the event. But let me let you have this feel of what Philosopher is about. Keep watching.